What we have today is an Italian car. It's definitely not a Lamborghini, is it?
No, it's not a Lamborghini.
It's not a Ferrari, is it?
It's not a Ferrari. Even though we'd love it to be a Ferrari, it is not a Ferrari. And it's not a Porsche.
We've got the Fiat.
We've got you know what that means?
What?
I always like to say it.
What does it mean?
Italiano. Fabric Italiano Automobile of Turin. Yeah.
You spent the whole night researching that, didn't you?
Look, I love Fiat. You know, can I tell you about a story about my first Fiat, the one that I really loved?
Okay, go ahead.
The Fiat Uno. Remember the Fiat Uno?
Yeah, the small boxy little, was it a two-door?
Yeah, it's a two-door. It was a two-door small little car. So
Yeah.
back in the day, it was quite difficult to get like really new cars, like in them before this whole Japanese thing came about. So it was quite difficult then to actually imagine yourself driving any other car. So the Fiat was quite nice because it was small and it was cheap. Like second-hand vehicles were costing like somewhere close to $800, and you could drive it and then the fuel never go out. I loved that Fiat Uno. I still want a Fiat Uno. Don't you want a Fiat Uno?
Nope, no. Anything, well, maybe this one, but not an Uno.
Today we have a Fiat and it's called the
Fiat Tipo.
Now, family sedans are all about practicality, convenience, and good fuel consumption. Fiat's new Tipo takes on the established players in the market, such as the Toyota Corolla, Volkswagen Jetta, and the Honda Ballad.
The Tipo 1.4 16-valve 5 presents a somewhat timid outward appearance.
Timid?
Yes,
I
timid.
beg to differ.
It is.
No.
It has understated looks.
Yeah.
This, however, is not necessarily a bad thing, as one could argue that simple is better.
Less is more.
I know a lot of people have already started getting excited because this could be an alternative to your favorite car.
Yeah.
No, not the Uno. The Honda Fit.
Let's not talk about the Honda Fit. Now, what I like about the Tipo is that just look at it in terms of, it looks like a muscle car, just like most Fiat vehicles would look like, because it's aerodynamically shaped and the front lines. Oh, I don't want to say the S word. It's really good looking. It's a really good looking car.
Yeah, it looks like a muscle car.
From the front,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, from the front. I'm not so sure about the back, but we'll go to the back. But from the front, it's really quite good. Just in case you've forgotten what this car is, it's a Fiat, and the big badge is there. I like this grille though. I like this grille. It's got a piano kind of feel to it.
It's the even looks good. I mean, the keys even
The
look
key fob.
they actually look good. It's got that Italian thing. Do you know what you call machismo? You know what machismo?
Machismo.
Yeah, it's got machismo. It's got that fashionable style, the one that you say, whoa, he's driving a fashionable car.
He's driving a fashionable car, and this is really good. It's got, I'm not so sure. Okay, seriously, this is a 1.4 liter engine. It's got 70 kilowatts and 152 Newton meters.
But it looks
torque.
expensive from the front. Look at that.
It looks expensive, but look at this. What is this for? What is this splitter for though?
It's a lip
What is it for? What is it going to do?
to make it look nice.
That's it, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not for performance.
But if you want to look at it, it's
aerodynamics or
got that
anything.
thing. It's got the Maserati quadruple sort of thing.
The lights.
Yeah, it's got daytime running lights. That's like every other car. It has daytime running lights. But for $26,000, don't be funny. There's a lot of ex-Jap vehicles that say that are purporting to be expensive that don't have daytime running lights.
Okay, fine. Daytime
Yeah.
running lights, LED, right?
Yeah, LED.
LED daytime
Yeah.
running lights.
And well engineered.
Why? Come over here. Why do you have this? What's this for?
It's all engineering. It's all design. You have to have certain things in certain places.
Oh, so this is for design.
It's a Fiat Italiano, my guy. Italiano.
At least these vents are not fake. At least
They
they're not.
design the way the Italians design vehicles. It's like you know how have you ever had like Italian food? I'm sure you haven't.
Spaghetti.
Apart from pizza, but
Spaghetti.
it's French, isn't it?
Yeah?
Is pizza Italian or French? It's Italian.
No, it's Italian.
Exactly. Don't you just love pizza?
Yeah, I do. But this is anything but pizza.
Wait.
Ferrari is pizza, but
Yeah.
this is like
Let's bring it home.
Spaghetti.
Let's bring it home. Remember Juventus? Juventus? Yeah? Cristiano
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
but this is Sao Paulo. This is nowhere close. Nowhere close to Juventus.
You can't be saying that. $26,000 of pure, well, close to pure luxury.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful looking car.
I think we need to take the definition of luxury.
Yeah.
Look at it all over again.
Luxury in terms of design, luxury in terms of just the body design. The body design is fantastic. Hey, stop doing that. What are you doing?
What is this?
What are you doing? It's an affordable car. It's an affordable car that I think is priced extremely well. I think for this amount of money, $26,000 in Zimbabwe, and that's for everything. Everything. We're not talking about you have to pay any extras for everything.
Yeah, well. I
Drive
don't
and go.
All right, now due to the magic of television, this car has turned and faced that direction.
That's what television does to you. That's what it does. In fact, you can do a lot of stuff. Like things can turn up on the screen. Things will happen.
Yeah.
Let's look at the side profile of this car.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about.
Don't be funny. Aerodynamics. Aerodynamics. For $26,000, what these guys have done is they've produced something that looks like Mitsubishi Lancer. However, it looks like a nice car. There are curves. There are certain lines that go across it. It's nice. It's base model. It's a base model, of course. So of course you don't get chrome and you don't get other aspects as
It
well.
doesn't have keyless entry.
Yeah, but 26,000. Look, let's get rid. You know what Fiat have done? Simple. They said let's get rid of the stuff that you don't need on a vehicle and make that car affordable. That's what they said. Why would you really need some of this stuff that you find on most cars? What you want to do is be able to afford a car and drive a car that can be driven.
You also need the car to look good.
Yeah, but is it like a necessity?
It is a necessity.
It's not a necessity. $26,000. They're saying, look, we'll take it off. We'll take all the funny stuff out of it and give you something that you can use and that looks good. It looks good. I have to say it one more time. It's $26,000 of luxury.
The wheels are great. You got wheel covers.
Yeah, well, it's Fiat, I'm sure.
Dude, it doesn't even have alloy wheels. Come on, give me a break.
What do you use alloy wheels for?
No, it just looks great.
Yeah,
like
you
you're
see,
driving into your friends.
Like I
you
said,
you won't.
just the same like I say, like Fiat are saying, look, let's make a car that's affordable. There are many other ranges of Fiat that you can actually get for that sort of thing, that sort of look, that sort of feel. But they're not saying that. They're saying, we'll create a car that's cheap for you to buy, but you can also drive it like a normal vehicle. This is a top spec, cheaper vehicle.
It's not a top spec.
I like the fact that I said it's a top spec, cheaper vehicle. You know?
It's not top spec.
Yeah, but if you look at that,
Entry level.
let's look at it. What other car would you buy for 26,000? Everything included, brand new vehicle.
Okay, now let's take a look at this.
Is nothing. Like,
I've got
what's
plenty.
that?
I like
that
this.
looks nice.
I
That's
like
nice,
this.
huh?
This is quite quick.
No need for item. There you go. Even if you look inside it,
no need for a cover as well.
you know how these guys will like jack your cover like all the time, or you can forget your cover on top of the car,
roof.
and you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's really quite nice, and unleaded fuel, E5, E10, so we're good. And so,
Yeah. Aerodynamics. Talk about aerodynamics, my guy. I know you're an aerodynamics sort of guy.
What? This is a 1.4 liter engine.
Yeah, but it's well designed.
Okay.
Well designed gives you that extra power, gives you that good power.
We're done with this, isn't it?
Italiano! Italiano! Machismo! What you talking about?
Yeah, we're done with the side profile. Oh yeah, this thing is like 4.5 meters long. It's got a wheelbase that is about 2.6 meters.
Easy to park.
So good space inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too big. It's not too small. So it's really quite good.
Yeah.
The indicator lights are not LED.
Yeah, well, these are indicator lights. I know you're looking somewhere else. They're located here. Minimalism. Minimalism. Very
We'll
important.
call it that. Now let's take a look at the back.
Yeah.
As for the rear end, the Tipo features classy LED rear lights with a chrome panel across the boot. None of that question mark thing. Come on.
In a nutshell, the Tipo may not turn heads. It won't. However, it has decent looks with no unnecessary detailing. It is a family-oriented vehicle after all.
Yes, and the car has done it again.
It's like moving all over the place. Why would it do that?
I don't know. Is there a button that you push?
I don't know. Yeah, you always push a button. Look, even the editor will always do it. Like, let me push another one. Ha! You see what the editor has just done? Now back to normal.
Editor. Anyway, well, there's nothing to talk about here.
Oh, what do you mean there's nothing to talk about? It's a slick looking back. Look, we've had a lot of vehicles, and I think the Italians, it always goes back to that Italiano, my guy. That Italiano, the Fiat of the cars. I mean, these cars they've been made since 1899. 1899, my guy.
Okay.
Fiat has been on it. And that's what the result is in 2021.
So why do the rear tail lights have a question mark? Like there's a...
It's a good design. It's about design. Have you ever seen like the jersey of the Italian football team at the World Cup? It's always got that flair. It's got that flair. That's what they do with their vehicles.
So this has nothing to do with design, it's just flair.
It's design and flair. That's what it is. That's what they do. Doesn't it look nice? Doesn't that look nice? Even the badge in itself. It's a beaut.
All right, now let's take a look at the boot.
Neanderthal. My guy, what are you trying to do? Modern vehicles, all you do is that.
Yeah, but what happens if you lose your key fob or if it dies? What happens? Can't open your boot anymore.
Yeah, you can.
How?
One way or the other, you can. I'm sure you can. But you'll never lose this. There's always a second key.
Anyway, this thing has got, well, I can give it to it. It's got a very big boot space.
He's saying something positive. He's saying, listen to this guy. It's positive.
I'm saying something positive.
Yeah.
It's got 540 liters worth of boot space. That's about 100 more than what you get in a hatchback. We didn't forget to mention that you can get this car as a sedan, like the one we have, a hatchback, and as well as an estate car. I'm not so sure if you can get it as an estate car in Zimbabwe, but anyway, you can go to your local dealership and they will give you the information.
Yeah, they do.
But the boot space is really quite large if you're going for those trips, like he was saying. Underneath it's got a spare tire, not enough room to put anything there because the spare tire is really quite big. You can fold the seats and get more space if you've got more luggage.
Extremely foldable.
And that's about it. And one tethering point here, this thing is about as exciting as slicing bread.
What you mean it's about exciting as slicing bread?
That's exactly it.
Like we say, like you can put your luggage in this thing, and like a lot of luggage, you can go on a holiday using this car.
I've got a bad back, right? What about this thing? If I got...
Fix your back. Fix your back.
No,
what do you
but
mean?
the car should come...
Standard
with a lower load lip.
Still, I give it to them. I mean, this is okay. The fact that this car is used every single day and this whole technology of don't get the car dirty. Get off your hand. Get your hand off there. This is how you do it.
But Mungu, where are the sensors? The reversing camera?
My guy, when was the last time you were in Harare CBD or in Kwekwe and Gweru and Bulawayo? Don't you know the guys? They'll be like, Ndara, Mashika, Ndara. You don't need those cameras. Cameras for what? Ndara, boom, Ndara. Why do I always have to keep going back to the fact that what they've done with this car is they've removed everything you don't need, you don't necessarily need, and they've kept the stuff that's important so that you can afford it. That's important.
Isn't that part of a safety package or something?
Whatever the ideal is, it's a Fiat Tipo.
Inside the shell of this car, there is room and lots of it. When it comes to the drivers and passenger seats, one does not get the feeling of being crammed or one's knees being squashed up close to the dashboard.
The sitting is relatively comfortable, and although it does not come with leather upholstery, which is disappointing, it is neatly put together.
The back seat, Mayenga, the back seat has ample room and will seat 3 people with ease and boasts what can be considered a marquee feature of the car, a 520-liter boot. Yes.
Upon testing the Tipo, there was nothing to suggest that there was anything wrong with the drive. If anything, driving the Tipo proved to be rather relaxing, easy and tranquil. The 4-cylinder 1.4 16-valve fire is the entry-level petrol engine, delivering 70 kilowatts and 127 newton meters of torque, combined with a 6-speed manual gearbox. It might not sound much, but it's enough when a push is needed in overtaking situations.
One of the drawbacks, though, regarding the drivetrain of the car is that the 6th gear, it could be deemed as a gear to cruising. However, one gets the exact same feeling while driving in 5th gear. There simply are not enough horses left to gallop in the 6th gear.
This is you saying this.
Well, it did prove to be true.
With the Tipo being an unfamiliar competitor in the world of family sedans, you'll be pleased to know that it's pretty kind to the wallet in comparison to its rivals.
Yeah, of course, coming in at 26K, yeah, not so bad.
Not so bad. It's cheaper than the Toyota Corolla, cheaper than the Volkswagen Jetta, cheaper than the Chevrolet Cruze,
Including the Honda Ballard, the Hyundai Elantra, and
the Mazda 3.
Okay, we are inside the car now. Mungu. Of course, you're going to say something very positive about this car. How does it drive?
Right, so driving this car, you have that sense of you're driving something that was designed to be driven, but it does have that sense of pizzazz. Fiat is a marvel to drive. It's comfortable, it's sturdy, the suspension. It's McPherson?
Yes.
Yep, it's sturdy. You can actually feel this is a car. And I like that. I like the feel of this car. The dashboard is it's modern.
It's not digital.
Right, there we go.
What are you doing now?
Nah, it's the wrong gear.
All right, so
You know, it's difficult. It's a 6-speed. In fact, it's a 7-speed. It's a 7, I think. Because of the reverse.
oh, okay.
6 forward. It's a 7-speed gearbox. 6 going forward. It's a powerful car.
In conclusion, the Tipo is a car unflattering to the eye. However, it was
Excuse me.
You're interjecting again.
Yeah, it is flattering to the eye. Quite a nice looker.
Can I continue?
You can.
In conclusion, the Tipo is a car unflattering to the eye. However, it was made for that purpose. It ticks all the boxes at basic level, and it is well put together from the drive to the interior to the exterior.
What you're basically saying, it is magnifique. Magnifique.
You're not Italian. The car is. You're not.
Machismo.
Still not Italian.
Mm-hmm.